Alright guys, welcome back. First things first, you're probably noticing, whoa, what the heck is this? This isn't dinner with A3. That's right. This is breakfast with A3. Now let me tell you what. First thing that people think of in breakfast is morning time, right? You eat the food in the morning, you wake up, you're hungry, you make some food. Well, what time exactly is breakfast? Well, some people will say this, some people will say that, but let me tell you what. A3 says that 6:30 is the time for breakfast. Let's just double check that. See what time it is real quick. Wow! It really is 6:30 in the morning. We are just on time. Wow, amazing. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. So what we're going to make this morning is pancakes. Now everybody loves pancakes, even A3. A3 loves pancakes. Pancakes might be A3's best breakfast food or meal. Who doesn't like pancakes? You get the powder and you make the cakes in the pan. Now, first off, there's so many different types of pancakes you can make. You can make flapjacks, you can make floppy joes, you can make fluffy. You have so many different kinds of pancakes out there that you can make. We're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the kind of pancakes that A3 likes. So you'll notice that there are different types of brands out there. So many kinds, so many different types, whether it's pre-made, already made, you heat it up already, or you make it yourself. Now, when I went to the store, I too was kind of confused on what to get. But then I was like, want to know what? I want more for my buck. So I started looking at all of the different types of sizes of bags and the packaging of all the pancakes that you have. Now, the first thing that I saw that really grabbed my eye was this Krusty's family size pack. Now this thing serves 130 pancakes. That's a great deal. But wait a minute. You know how everything shows a certain serving size? Well, according to the pancake back of the box, it says each pancake must be 4 inches. 4 inches? 4 inches? I eat more than 4 inches. Now it says 4 inches makes, no, 1 cup of mix makes 6 to 7 pancakes. Now, 4 inches, you might as well just make one big pancake. Now that's what we're going to do in this video. Now I already measured it all up, and I've decided that a half a cup is the way to go. A half a cup is the way to go. It's good, and it has the perfect serving size for one pancake. It's like this big, and you eat it all up. I think it's just the same as making 6-7 pancakes. You're going to eat it all up anyways. So just go ahead and get this. So my recommendation for all the big kids and the adults and whatnot, it's especially if you're living alone, you want a good pancake by yourself. So this is the serving that I use, a half cup. Very good serving pancake, very good size. You eat it and then it fills you up. Instead of making 6 individual pancakes, just make one. And I felt like a half a cup is a really good size to start out with. Depending on your pan at least. Depending on the size of your pan, you might be able to make even a bigger pancake. But today we just have a normal pan, so we're just gonna do it on a normal average pancake. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop it up, get some powder, and then we're gonna get our mixing bowl. You have to have a mixing bowl because you have to add the liquid to the powder. And I'm gonna show you guys that later. So this is gonna be our mixing bowl. It's not too big, not too deep. So we have this half a cup. You can mount it, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be, yeah. You just put the powder in the thing and you put it in the bowl, just like that. You see how it's in there, nice and well. So we're gonna go ahead and put the water in. Now this is where it gets a little bit preferential. Now the more water you put in, the more liquidy, the more thin the ending product becomes. The less water that you put in, the thicker you like it. So if you like real thick pancakes, then put a little bit of water in there. If you like real thin pancakes, then put a lot of water in there. You get the idea? So we're gonna go ahead and put some water in there, and I will show you how I like it. So I'm actually gonna put it in this cup and then pour it in here so you guys see how much water A3 puts in the bowl. So what we're going to do, I want to actually measure it. I've never measured it before. I just put the water in there, and if it looks good, it looks good. But I want to actually measure it so I can give you guys a actual amount that I use. Now I'm going to go ahead and wash this off because this is my only one. Alright, shake it all off. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fill this up to a half cup. Got to be very careful. You don't want to spill it. I forgot to bring a towel with me, so just like this, you're going to put the water in the mixture. Just like that. Just like that. We just put half of a half cup in here. We're gonna go ahead and stir it up, see how it looks. Alright, I got my plastic spoon. See how that looks. You want to start off with little amounts every single time because you don't want to put too much water in there and you don't want to put too little water in there. So I just put a little bit in at a time and keep stirring it up until you feel like you've gotten to the right amount that you feel comfortable with. Because you don't want to put a half cup water in there, a half cup of powder in there, and you're like, whoa, that's too liquidy. Because now, in order to offset it, you need to put more powder in there. And then if you just keep messing it up, you're going to have a lot of pancake mix. And you might not finish it all either. So it's good to just test it out in the first round go, which is what I did in the very beginning. Is just put a little bit of water in there and just keep mixing it up until you feel like it's as good as you want it to be. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and mix it up just like that. Just like that. Looks real good. Now, it's going to look differently for everybody. Just because, you know, it's all based on how thin or how thick you want your pancakes. So, you'll be able to tell how thick it's going to be when you're stirring it up. You can tell, like, oh, wow, this is going to be a thick pancake. Or you're going to be like, oh, wow, this is real good. This is going to be real thin. And I reckon that if you want to make a pancake burrito, that you will make it you'll make really thin pancakes, which I'll show you guys in a later video. And later on in the series, I'll make pancake burritos. Wow, amazing! It still has pancakes, so that one will actually deal more on making thin pancakes, right? Because you need thin pancakes if you want to wrap it up. So we'll go over that later, and then we'll show you guys how to do that. But today we'll just focus on making just a normal individual pancake for breakfast. So this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. So it seems that I put half a cup. No, I put about 3/4 of a half cup. 3/4 of a half cup. Watch, see? I still got water in there. You see that? So I used half a cup of powder and 3/4 half cup of water. And that's a good sized pancake for me. So we're going to dry this up. Alright, it's all dried up. Now we're going to go ahead and put this back in the bag. Go ahead and put this back in the bag just like this. You want to make sure you get all the air out. out of the bag so you don't have oxygen floating around inside the bag. It's going to dry up all of the powder. You don't want dried up powder. That's bad. Alright, so we got this mixed up. So what we're going to do is we should have started heating it up beforehand. We're going to go ahead and heat this up. Now, wait, there's going to be a whole lot more than this. A whole lot more. Watch out. Wait. Now, go ahead and... Oh, wait, yeah. Go ahead and we're going to put some... We use Wesson vegetable oil. That's the oil that we use. Go ahead and put some of that oil on the pan. And then we're going to use our spatula to mix it. To spread the oil on the pan. Because if you don't spread the oil, what's going to happen is you're going to have a blob of oil in the one spot. So you need to make sure you got the oil all over the pan. Because you're going to have just one side. And it's just, Make sure when you put the oil on, spread it across the entire pan. Do not miss a spot. It's very crucial. Spread it. I'm going to show you guys. You want to spread it on the pan just like this. See? You see how I spread it on the pan? You see how good that looks? Yeah, you want it to just look just like that. That looks so good already. Alright. Perfect. Fantastic. Alright. I'm so excited already. Alright, we're going to put this back in the cupboard. Alright, while we're waiting, we always have a beverage with our meal. Now you might be thinking, well, A3, what's the best beverage to have with pancakes? Now, there are plenty of great choices out there. Plenty of great choices. Unfortunately, I only have one of the great choices. And that is, preference. I only have one of the great choices, but it's a great one. We have, I'm actually using it as a phone stand too. Folgers Gourmet Supreme Deep and Full Bold. Full bodied, that was a close one. Wow, amazing. I'm kidding. That was actually pretty good. Full bodied. Right here. This is how it is. You're going to go to the store and you're going to see plenty of different types of Folgers containers. It has to be this one though. It has to be. You're going to see so many of them, you're going to be confused. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Folgers Gourmet Supreme. Dark roasted. Alright, that's for all the coffee drinkers. Now, for those who don't drink coffee, orange juice is the way to go. Vitamin C, it has all your nutrients, your vitamins, everything you need to keep going for the rest of the day. Orange juice. Now, if you're not an acidic guy or an acidic woman, then you need the apple juice. Apple juice is the way to go. If you don't like oranges or apple juice, any kind of juice is the way to go. Any kind of juice is the way to go. Alright. So while our pan is heating up, we're going to go ahead, and this is how I make my coffee. Well, see, you get like a bonus. A bonus. You get the pancakes, and you get the coffee. A bonus. Ugh. Alright. We're going to put this in here, and we're going to put 1, 2, 3. Because we like our coffee strong. All right, nice. All right, so this looks like it's done and heated up. So we're gonna go ahead and pour out the extra. Yeah, just like that. We're gonna put it back on. Now this is where it gets good. I'm gonna show you guys. Wow, I'm already so excited, dude. Super excited. All right, look at that. Dang, this is like, dang, nice. All right, you guys basically have front row seats. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop it up, get as much as we can. You don't wanna miss the one. We're gonna go ahead and put it on the pan. And you'll notice how it spreads. It spreads so well. Now this is where I was talking about how thick you want it, how thin you want it, and you will notice the physics in the spreading. The more liquid, the more thin. The less liquid, the more thick. Yeah, just like that. It looks good already. It looks good already. Dang, that looks nice. Really nice, really beautiful pancake. I like my pancakes like I like my women. Beautiful. All right. Look at this. Watch. Ah! Oh. No, it's all right. I saw something flying on my side. I saw something flying over there, and I thought it was like a big black bug, but it was a paper. Yeah. All right. Now, you know how we put 3 spoonfuls in there? We're going to put this to 4 cups. You know, we're going to have to really make some upgrades because this is not doing it. This is not the best coffee pot that I recommend. It really is not. What I recommend, which I do not have it, is a coffee press. Now that is the way to go if you're trying to make a breakfast beverage. That is the way to go for all the coffee drinkers. A coffee press. You put the grains in there, then you put the water in there, and then you go like this, and then it mixes it all up. It's like you're brewing the water in the grains. So you're getting the entire mixture, the entire flavor of the grain and powder itself. So we're going to go ahead and start that up. All right, that looks so good already. I'm super excited already. Dang. So right here. Now, you might be wondering, when are pancakes actually done? Now, it's really good with pancakes because it's really easy to tell when they're done. Really easy. You see how those bubbles? Yeah. That means it's good to go to turn and flip. Watch how I just easily flip the pancake. It's so easy. You put the spatula under and you just flip it. Just like that. Easy. Now, you might be wondering, now, it really just depends. It's very preferential that some people like really brown pancakes. Some people like light white pancakes. Some people like light golden, tan, all these different colored pancakes. Now, the darker your pancake, you just leave it on there longer. You wait for more bubbles. Now, there will be some times, now, you have to remember that the thicker the pancake, the less bubbles and craters you're going to see on the pancake. So do not, if you're making a thick pancake, do not leave it on the pan till you're seeing a bunch of bubbles. Do not, because you're not going to see any. Now, the way you want to look, the way you want to do the things to figure out whether or not it's good is you want to look on the outer edges of the pancake. Now, you will start to notice that the edges of the pancake, they start to dry up. Now, that is when it's ready to go. The more dry it looks on the edges, the more done it is. Now, this goes for all the thick pancakes. Now, the thinner it is, the more bubbles you're going to see. Now, that is a good pancake. Now, that is going to be easy for those making thin pancakes. You can go by the bubbles But remember, the thicker it is, the more you're going to have to go by the edges of the pancake. All right, because the bubbles aren't going to show. They're going to show you, but you're not going to see that many bubbles in thick pancakes as you will in thin pancakes. So that's just another sign that you can go by for telling whether or not the pancake is good to go. All right? There's just so many tricks and tips for everything. It's so good, so easy, and people are missing it. So good. Now our pancake series is almost done. Now we're going to talk about the toppings. What toppings are we going to put on there? Now, so many people put syrup on there, all this good fancy stuff, but me, I keep it simple. Now, a lot of people think all the best stuff is all the common stuff, but no, you're missing out. You need to think outside the box. A3, now, you guys, some of you guys are going to love this. This tastes amazing. Watch. I like peanut butter on my pancakes. Now, what kind of peanut butter do you like? Now, you can use all different types of peanut butter, but I like to use the natural Jif creamy with a bit of honey in it. That's the kind that I like. Now, I don't have the one that's honey in it. I bought the wrong one. So we're going to be trying out this one. But reason why it doesn't matter which one you use, but I prefer the creamy one just because it's easier to spread on the pancake. Although it's a really hot pancake, so even if it was a crunchy peanut butter, that you'd still be able to spread it because the peanut butter was going to melt on it anyways. So, we're going to go ahead and verify this pancake. That's good. We're going to flip it a little bit just so we can get it, so we can turn off the thing, just so we can get some more information. Now, for syrup, there's so many syrups out there, but there's only one great syrup. Only one great syrup. That is Aunt Jemima. Nobody can go wrong with some Aunt Jemima syrup. This is the best syrup you can use for your pancakes. The best. Now, there's so many different kinds, but you have to make sure you get Aunt Jemima. This is the way and the only way to go for your pancake topping. Now, the pancake looks good to go already. So what we're going to do, and our coffee's done too, so this is real good. So we're going to go ahead and pick this pancake onto our plates. Now, you already know the rest, everybody. You put the peanut butter on the pancake. If you really like peanut butter a lot, put a lot of peanut butter on it. But you got to make sure you spread it fast because it's going to melt real quick. Right when you put it on, it's going to start melting. So you got to put it on there fast. And then you got to put the Aunt Jemima syrup on it. Guys, and I'm going to show you real quick, and that's going to be it. I'm going to taste test it, let you guys know, so you guys can see that this actually is really great. This is actually the best. Alright, we're going to get our spoon. We already used the spoon. We're going to just rinse this one off. Alright, everybody. This is going to be great. Ah! Alright. No, I just accidentally touched the pan. Alright, everybody. Nice. Alright, so we have our pancake here. We're going to get the syrup. Not the syrup, the peanut butter. And we're just going to spread the peanut butter on top, just like that. Now, for everybody that, if you like Reese's, this is going to be really good for you. I love Reese's candies. I love Reese's. Oh, such great candy. So we're just going to spread the peanut butter on there just like that. So if you don't have butter, this is an amazing replacement. Amazing. If you don't like peanut butter that much, but you don't have any butter, but you got peanut butter, use peanut butter. It's still butter, just made from peanuts. Last step, Aunt Jemima. Oh, I love Aunt Jemima so much. She takes really good care of us. You just put the syrup on there. The more syrup you like, the more you'll want to put on there. But it just goes just like that, guys. Just like that. Alright, guys, it's time to eat. Thank you guys for joining us on Breakfast with A3. It's been a real nice pleasure on showing you guys one of the greatest recipes for pancake mixing. And it's just so good. Watch. Thank you guys for watching so much. And I hope you guys enjoy your peanut butter pancake breakfast in time. Mmm.